सबको सादर नमस्ते जी। Today is Monday, October 21st, 2024. We will now start our session on Sandhya Upaasanaa and Mantra Swadhyaya. आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है जो हमारे साथ जूम के माध्यम से जुड़े हुए हैं या फिर सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। हमारे आज के स्पीकर हैं आचार्य वरुण देव जी फ्रॉम आर्य समाज सियाटल। नमस्ते आचार्य जी, आपका स्वागत है संध्या में। प्लीज आप स्टार्ट करिए विद संध्या से।
नमस्ते, धन्यवाद जी। आइए हम सभी मिलकर ईश्वर पर, परब्रह्म परमेश्वर, सब सुखों की खान, सब सुखों के स्रोत, परम ज्ञान के देने हारे, वेद ज्ञान के प्रदान करने हारे, सब दुखों से हम सभी जीवात्माओं को छुड़ाने हारे, अपनी कृपा से सदैव हम सभी को श्रेष्ठ सन्मार्ग पर, श्रेय मार्ग पर प्रेरित करने वाले उस परमात्मा की हम शरण में जाकर अपनी सभी जीवन की समस्याओं का समाधान पा सकते हैं। मन को एकाग्र कीजिए, अपनी वृत्तियों को बाहर की ओर से हटाकर अंतर्मुखी कीजिए। हृदय स्थान में अथवा कंठ स्थान में अथवा दोनों भवों के बीच में किसी एक स्थान पर अपनी चेतना को एकाग्र कर लीजिए, धारणा बना लीजिए एवं वहीं पर एकाग्र रह संध्या अर्थात ईश्वर का ध्यान आरंभ करेंगे। 3 बार लंबा गहरा श्वास लेकर ओम की पवित्र ध्वनि का उच्चारण करते हुए अथ ब्रह्म यज्ञः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये संयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः। ॐ वाक् वाक्, ॐ प्राणः प्राणः, ॐ चक्षुश्चक्षुः, ॐ श्रोत्रं श्रोत्रम्, ॐ नाभिः, ॐ हृदयम्, ॐ कण्ठः, ॐ शिरः, ॐ बाहुभ्यां यशोबलम्, ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठे, ॐ भुः पुनातु शिरसि, ॐ भुवः पुनातु नेत्रयोः, ॐ स्वः पुनातु कण्ठे, ॐ महः पुनातु हृदये ॐ जनः पुनातु नाभ्याम् ॐ तपः पुनातु पादयोः ॐ सत्यं पुनातु पुनः शिरसि ॐ खं ब्रह्म पुनातु सर्वत्र ॐ भुः ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ ऋतं च सत्यं चाभिधात्तपसोऽध्यजायत ततो रात्र्यजायत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः ॐ समुद्रादर्णवादधी संवत्सरो अजायत अहोरात्राणि विदधद्विश्वस्य मीशतो वशी ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ धाता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत् दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथो स्वः ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये संयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः ॐ प्राचीदिगग्निरधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्या ईशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नम ईशुभ्यो नम एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्द्वेष्टियं वयं विश्मस्तं वोजम्भे दद्मः ॐ दक्षिणादिगिन्द्रोऽधिपतिस्थिरश्चिराजीरक्षिता पितर ईशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नम ईशुभ्यो नम एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्द्वेष्टियं वयं विश्मस्तं वोजम्भे दद्मः ॐ प्रतीचीदिग्वरुणोऽधिपतिः प्रीदाकुरक्षितान्नमिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नम ईशुभ्यो नम एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्द्वेष्टियं वयं विश्मस्तं वोजम्भे दद्मः ॐ उदीचीदिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनिरिषवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नम ईशुभ्यो नम एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान्द्वेष्टियं वयं विश्मस्तं वोजम्भे दद्मः ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माषग्रीवो रक्षिता वीरुध ईशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नम ईशुभ्यो नम एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं विश्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः। ॐ ऊर्ध्वा दिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमीशवः। तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नम ईशुभ्यो नम एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः। ॐ उद्वयं तमसस्परिस्वाह पश्यन्त उत्तरम्। देवं देवत्रा सूर्यमगन्मज्योतिरुत्तमम्। ॐ उदुत्यं जातवेदसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः। दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम्। ॐ चित्रं देवानामुदगादनीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्याग्नेः। आप्राद्या वा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्तस्थुषश्च स्वाहा। ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्ताच्छुक्रमुच्चरत्। पश्येम शरदः शतं जीवेम शरदः शतं शृणुयाम शरदः शतं प्रब्रवाम शरदः शतमदीनाः स्याम शरदः शतं भूयश्च शरदः शतात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ हे ईश्वर दयानिधे भवत्कृपयानेन जपोपासनादिकर्मणा धर्मार्थकाममोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवेन्नः। ॐ नमः शम्भवाय च मयो भवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Wait 1 minute, I have to make you a co-host.
Okay.
Okay, you're co-host now, so you can share the screen.
जी So I welcome all of you, all the Aryas who are here today to contemplate on one more mantra of in our mantra Swadhyaya series. And in our mantra Swadhyaya series of Aaryabhivinaya, we did Swadhyaya of last time of the 21st mantra, and today is the mantra Sankhya 22nd, which is from Rigveda, first Ashtak, third Adhyay, 18th Varg, and mantra Sankhya 2. And it is from first Mandal, Sukta Sankhya 39 and mantra Sankhya 2. And this is Prarthana Vishay. Basically, there are these two types or two means of approaching Ishwar, Stuti and Prarthana, and then we enter into Upasana. The purpose of Stuti and Prarthana is to get that nearness with the divine. Because only when we are near the divine, which means, what is the meaning of to be near to the divine, to Ishwar? To be near to Ishwar means, like if we are sitting with someone, we can feel someone's thoughts, we can feel someone's presence. We know that who is sitting next to us. But sometimes if we close our eyes and even with the listening to the footsteps of particular person, we can identify, oh, this person is this one, maybe my son, daughter, wife. Such an intuitive observation, the power of observation we have in ourselves, that we can recognize people only sometimes with sound, sometimes with smell, sometimes even with their presence around us. Everyone is carrying around someone a kind of aura, or we can say, which is developed by the thoughts and the energy we are carrying with ourselves. And we all know every particle in this whole universe, the science is there to subtleize our knowledge, our mind, our intelligence, that electromagnetic field around the particles. There is nothing in this world which is not surrounded by that field of energy. So when we are the conscious beings, we are jivatmas, and our aura, our energy field is much more stronger than the inanimate objects. So we have to be very careful. You can observe people when somebody is sitting next to you. You can, if you are enough observation power is increased and we are sensitive, we can feel what kind of energy someone is carrying with oneself. Someone is more carrying the vibration of anger. Someone is carrying the vibrations of greed with oneself. And this energy field or the field of consciousness we can feel if we are enough sensitive. So we have to develop that intuitive sense of observation in ourselves, that to be near to Ishwar. When we start feeling having the sublimation of thoughts, when spontaneously after sitting in a stable posture, our eyes closed by itself, we don't try to, we don't force, and then we start interiorizing within ourselves without any much efforts, that simply means our consciousness is becoming more and more purified, light and sattvic. So Upasana starts when we are getting near to the presence of Ishwar. And that can only happen if we are rightly, sincerely doing adoration of Ishwar. Some people ask why we are doing stuti of Ishwar, why we are doing prayers to the Ishwar, when we are going to get whatever according to our karmas. What is the need to doing prayers? So the answer to those kind of people is, if we will not ask Ishwar to guide us in the right direction, how can we perform the right actions? If we don't have the right inspiration, if we don't have the true, sincere inspiration, pure inspiration in ourselves, how can we in our life intend to perform the noble deeds? And when we are not perform the noble deeds, how can we expect the noble results out of those deeds? So the simple answer we should give to ourselves, we have to make ourselves understand clearly, transparently, and with certitude that stuti and prarthana are inevitable in order to get near to Ishwar. So that is why I have explained the significance of prarthana and stuti to get near to Ishwar. It means to enter into upasana. Now let's move to the mantra. Mantra is Om STHIRAA Vah SANTVAAYUDHAA PARAANUDE VEELDOO UT PRATISHKABHE YUSHMAAKAMASTU TAVISHEE PANEEYASEE MARTYASYA MAAYINAH. So the meaning of this mantra is so beautiful. First we will go word by word, then we will go to the Vyakhyan of Maharshi Dayanand Ji, who has given such wonderful meaning and bhavarth of these mantras. So Vah means tumhare. Tumhare. What is the meaning of tumhare? It is, this mantra is being referred to the Jivatma, means hamare. Ayudha, आग्नेय आदि शस्त्र अस्त्र, जैसे कि तलवार, धनुष बाण, बंदूक, तोप आदि जो शस्त्र अस्त्र हैं उनको आयुध बोलते हैं. So all those kind of weapons which belongs to us, namely cannons, guns, swords, arrows, spears, should be, आगे क्या कहा, परानुदे, शत्रुओं को व्यथा करने वाले, who disturbs the enemies and to defeat the enemies. And who are the enemies? In the past mantras we discussed about the how some people say that he is my enemy. Why? Because he has insulted me once. He is my enemy. Why? Because he threatened me once. That is not the definition of enemy. We have spoken it before. The simple definition of enemy, who is dharma viruddh, who is papacharan karne wala, who is wicked, who is always trying to hurt the noble and gentle people, that is the enemy of the society. Not only of ourselves, of everyone who are noble people, who does not trying to harm others. So who are not trying to harm others, they are noble people, and who are trying to hurt the noble people, they are wicked people, enemy. And they will always do something like we see Vishwamitra. And in that Vedic age, when the rishis are doing yajna and all the rakshasas like Marich and Subahu, they are disturbing them, interrupting in their pouring the blood animals into the yajna agni in order not to get their yajna completed. So that is, those kind of peoples are wicked, and but this time we are more freer, because more we can do our noble deeds without much disturbance. But sometimes the wicked people, the papi, papacharan karne wale log, adharmik log are so much in the world. You cannot do something in the open area because they will attack. So we have to be strong enough to protect us. That is why this prayer is for us to Ishwar, and Ishwar is guiding us how to pray. Uta or pratishkame. Why do we need those astra and shastra? To control and to stop those violent agitation of the enemies. Sthira. Sthira means our weapons should be strong and excellently functioning and also steadfast. Our army who is having those weapons should be stronger and steadfast army. And we should have such an army with these उत्तम वीलू दृढ़ बड़े बड़े उत्तम जो शस्त्र हैं उनसे युक्त हो, and तविशी पनीयसी, such great army lessing with full of these weapons, great weapons, must be praised worldwide. And then it says astu, yes, yushmaakamastu. So which means Tavishee Paneeyasee Martyasya MAAYINAH. And such kind of MAAYINAH, MAAYINAH means kapti people and Mayavi people, adharmacharan yukta people. And we are praying to Ishwar, and this is for us, that these kind of people should never be blessed with the strength, with intelligence, and with the means which they can hurt others. They should always be dejected in the society, those kind of people. That is the prayer which is being done here. Now we will move to the Vyakhyan of Swami Dayanand Ji. The Paneeyasee, we should never do anything praise or support such kind of people. Always we should pray and praise the army, the great army who is ready to fight for the truth, for the noble people. Vyakhyan. Parmeshwaro hi sarvajivebhya ashir dadati. So this prayer is like in the form of Ashirvad to the Jivatmas. ईश्वर सब जीवों को आशीर्वाद देता है कि हे जीवो, वह युष्माकम तुम्हारे लिए आयुध अर्थात शतग्नि, which means तोप, भुशुंडी बंदूक, धनुष बाण, करवाल तलवार, शक्ति बर्छी आदि शस्त्र स्थिरा स्थिर और वीलू दृढ़ हो, स्थिर हो और दृढ़ हो, steadfast and firm in their functioning. Now the question is, किस प्रयोजन के लिए? Why should they be स्थिर and दृढ़? So the answer is परानुदे, तुम्हारे शत्रुओं के पराजय के लिए, जिससे तुम्हारे दुष्ट शत्रु लोग तुम्हें कभी दुख न दे सकें, और उत प्रतिष्कभे, शत्रुओं के वेग को थामने के लिए, in order to stop their violent agitation, and युष्कामस्तु तविषी पनीयसी, तुम्हारी बल रूप उत्तम सेना सब संसार में प्रशंसित हो, जिससे तुमसे लड़ने को शत्रु का कोई संकल्प भी न हो. So what a wonderful thing is being told by Ishwar himself, that we should be strong enough that our enemies should stop thinking about us, attacking us. They will know, oh, these, like, we know that nobody can touch the superpowers. They know if we will touch, we will be vanished. So because they have such a great weapons with themselves, so such should be the fear in the hearts of the enemies when they think about us, that whenever they will try to attack on us, this strong army of all the Aryas and all the noble people and the weapons they have, they will be completely dejected in themselves. They will not take this sankalp or intention in order to attack on the noble people. Parantu martyasya MAAYINAH, जो अन्यायकारी मनुष्य है उसको हम आशीर्वाद नहीं देते. दुष्ट पापी ईश्वर भक्ति रहित मनुष्य का बल और राज्येश्वर्य आदि कभी मत बढ़े, उसका पराजय ही सदा हो. भक्त प्रार्थना करते हैं, हे बंधु वर्गो, आओ अपने सब मिलके सर्व दुखों का विनाश और विजय के लिए ईश्वर को प्रसन्न करें. वह ईश्वर अपने को आशीर्वाद देवे, जिससे अपने शत्रु कभी न बढ़े. Now we will go to the English one and then we will talk a little bit more, contemplate on the mantra. God blesses all living beings, saying, O soul beings, may your weapons such as cannons, guns, bows and arrows, swords, spears and other arms be stable and firm. For what purpose? To defeat your enemies, so that the wicked enemies may never cause you sorrow, and to hold the face of your adversaries. May your strong and excellent army be renowned throughout the world, so that no enemy dares to make a resolution to fight against you. However, we do not bless the deceitful mortals, those who are unjust. May the strength and prosperity of such wicked, sinful and non-God-fearing men never grow, and may they always face defeat. Now the prayer of the devotees of Ishwar. O brethren, let us all together please God to eliminate all sorrows and achieve victory. May Ishwar bless us so that our enemies never rise. So here I would like to just point out one little word here. What is the, why it is written ईश्वर को प्रसन्न करे, वह ईश्वर को जिससे कि वह ईश्वर अपने को आशीर्वाद देवे, जिससे अपने शत्रु कभी ना बढ़े. So what is the meaning of making Ishwar happy? This must be a natural curiosity we should have in ourselves, that why Ishwar is forever Anandamay, and why does Ishwar needs to be happy? Why should we make, and how? Why and how can we make Ishwar happy, who is always Anand Ghan Parameshwar? So what is the answer of this question? So answer is, It is as simple as our relations. When we are not living our life according to the principles, or when son is not living according to the wills of his father, then father is not happy. And he will say that you never obey my ajya. How can you be beloved to me? When we are not doing something which is according to the will of our parents, how can we expect their happiness? But we should not take it in a very human way, because Ishwar is always happy. He is blissful infinitely. But this prayer is for us. If we want if we want his happiness, if we want to be in that blissful state, we need to do according to his will. We have to perform actions the way Ishwar is, according to his nature, true nature. Only then Ishwar can make us happy. Basically, this Ishwar ko prasanna kare. The real significance and meaning of this line is that if we really want to be blissful like Ishwar, we have to live according to his wills, according to the Veda Jnana. That is the decree is being given here in the mantra. And this is the beautiful and so devotional prayer interpreted by Maharshi Dayanand Ji. Because we are always trying to please others in the world. We are trying to please our relatives. We are trying to please our ego. We are trying to please everyone in the world except Ishwar. But now we will ask, how will we know that Ishwar is happy or not? This answer is simple. When in our heart, in ourself, if we are not at peace, we are not at rest, if we are not feeling Ishwar's grace, that kripa in our life, if we are feeling always that I am not happy with anyone, that simply means that Ishwar is not happy with us. When there is no gratefulness to Ishwar who has provided us everything, this beautiful life, all the means to live this life with, then it simply means Ishwar is not happy with us. Although he is Dayalu, Kripalu, which simply means we are not working and living according to his will, according to his ajya. He doesn't need to be happy to us, but it is up to us how much we are living to that standard of Ishwar, that we are living righteously with full of noble thoughts and actions in our life or not. If we are doing, that means that we are on the right path, and Ishwar will always help us and guide us in our life. So first we have to understand what is the will of Ishwar, that is Veda Jnana. And according to the Vedajya, we have to perform actions, we have to think. It is not something artificial, of course. We cannot artificially act. We cannot just read something and start doing. We have to imbibe that teachings of the Vedas in ourselves first. We have to contemplate. We have to process the knowledge in ourselves, and then we should be inspired naturally, spontaneously in our behavior in order to perform noble deeds. And then we should make ourselves stronger like our forefathers did. Look at the life, the great Shivaji Maharaj, who fought with the Aurangzeb throughout his life, but he never let that tyrant enter into his kingdom with his force. He stopped his tyranny at the borders of his state. Such was the strength of Shivaji. We should become We should become more and more stronger, all the Aryas, all the noble people in the world, so that whatever is going on in the world against the noble people, we must have that strength and power in order to stop those tyrants in the world and become more and more powerful. Not because we want to hurt someone, but because we have to perform. We have to make this whole world a heaven, a swarg. That is our goal. That is the goal of our samaj, our principle, that we are not satisfied with our own personal progress. We have to make everyone grow equally. That samta ka bhav is in ourselves, that we will progress together, we will grow together towards the heights, towards the spirituality, and towards Ishwar together to make this world noble. So we will should make our ear stronger and our society more and more powerful in order to perform very powerfully all the noble actions. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you everyone. Namaste. Now we will do Shanti part. ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः